Hi, it's Gary Bourne at Royal LePage, Sussex, and welcome to my real estate review for the year 2021. Well, it really was quite a wild ride, and here's what Keith Stewart, the economist for the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, had to say. Home has been a focus for residents throughout the pandemic, with low interest rates, increased household savings, more flexible work arrangements, and higher home prices than ever before. Metro Vancouverites in record numbers are assessing their housing needs and options. So let's take a look specifically at North Vancouver. We're going to start out with Detached. In terms of sales, we had 1,187 sales, which is about 22% above 2020. For new listings, there were 697, but an increase of about 6% from the previous year. And then for the inventory of homes available, we ended the year just with 217 listings, which was about 25% lower than 2020. And if we go all the way back to 2005, you can see that this is the lowest number of listings we've had for sale. All right, so moving over to townhouses. We ended up with 564 sales, which was up about 42% from 2020. For new listings, we had 720, an increase of about 5% from the previous year. And for inventory of listings, just 69 for sale. So that was down about 35% from the previous year. And again, if we want to take a look, if you want to go all the way back to 2005, you can see here again, we're at the very lowest level that we've seen. Great. Okay, moving over to apartments. Kind of do a little clicking here. We had 1,677 sales, and that was about 38% higher than in 2020. For new listings, there are 2,290, which is pretty similar to the previous year, about the same. And for number of listings available, just 243, and that was a decrease of about 34% over 2020. And again here, if we want to take a look at the long term, you can see once again here with apartments, it's the lowest level that we've seen. Okay, so we've looked at supply and demand. And let's take a look at, we always like to take a look at the sales to active ratio, which gives us a good idea of the forces of supply and demand on the marketplace. And remembering that between 12 and 20% represents a balanced market. And here you can see that all three categories are firmly into a seller's market. Townhouses are highest at 153%, followed by condos at about 105%, and detached was about 58%. So let's take a look and see how that affected prices. So we're going to go back. We'll start with detached. Okay, yeah, so we ended up the year at 1,968,000, which is about 15.6% increase over 2020. Townhouses ended up at 1.199 million, and that was an increase of 19%, so up even more for townhouses. And then apartments, we ended up at 672. That was an increase of 11.8%. So as you can see, prices rising. And then we're going to take a look here at, I've tracked since April the number of sales that are sold at or over the list price. And so you can see that it's a very strong market. When it came to townhouses, we went from about 80% in April, and then we ended up in the high 60s. We ended up also for detached, also in the 60s, and then for apartments, about 55% of the sales are at or over the list price. So there you have it. We start the year at a historically low number of listings for sale, and with also a very good demand. It's probably going to be tempered this year by rising expected mortgage rates. Royal LePage, by the way, predicts about a 12% increase in prices this year. Very difficult to say how much it's going to raise, but what we do know that until we get an adequate supply of listings for sale, prices are certainly going to continue to rise. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Gary Bourne. If you need any further information, please be in touch with me at 604-787-9418. Take care. Bye now.